Why, hello there, darling.
That sounds nothing like Starlight. Hello, my name is Axie, and this is the Welcome to Dreamworld timeline by me. Let's get started with the timeline. The first event of the timeline is when Allison meets Litho, and when Litho gives Allison the camera and the violin. This happens, and Litho becomes Allison's mentor. The next event is when Allison is talking to Mary, one of his classmates, and the reason this is next is because this is when Allison is still alive, because he doesn't have the ghost effects off of him. We also see that he has a book called The Essence of Soul Energy, which is most likely because Litho's his mentor and he needs soul energy for the gateway that Allison does not know about. Next is the explorer/ghost hunter in the caves in 1980 Ohio, which tells us that Dreamworld is in Ohio. We also know that the collector has been down there since 1980 at least, and we also see that there is scrap metal down there. It could be for the collector if Litho adds more souls to the body to make it bigger. Next is Eric's first video when he was 15. Reason being is that Lewis, Sarah, and Oliver are most likely weren't born while Eric was 15. Next is the second grade incident where Sarah is most likely 8 and kills the 3 bullies. Then the forest sets on fire, which was most likely due to Litho. Then Sarah is in an interview talking about what happened in the forest with the 3 kids. This is also where we know Sarah meets Litho for the first time. The most obvious thing is the red eyes in the black smoke cloud, but there is another thing. Sarah mentions she saw a white blur and thought it was a rabbit, but then she saw that it had a lot of eyes, which makes me think it was Litho for a few reasons. First, we know Litho can possess people, but this could mean that he could possess all living things, which includes rabbits. So he could be possessing the rabbit to draw Sarah towards the cliff so she could kill the bullies and become his new person to help with the gateway. Next is Eric's 20th birthday video. Reason being is that Sarah, Lewis, and Oliver would most likely be in at least 3rd grade. Then it's his 25th birthday video, which is when we see Carly as a 3-year-old. Reason this is next is because the 3 would be in middle school. This is the video where Eric's talking about how he's starting to work at the high school, where he talks about the 3 kids, which is also leading up to Lewis's video and how they're talking about the contest and how they also won the contest. Next is Lewis telling Wyatt about how he is going to move and how he's not good with phones and that wouldn't be fair to Wyatt. This is when they fall out. This is when Lewis is talking about how the opening is going pretty well. He just has to add something to the animatronics, which is the ability to talk. Next is when Oliver takes the twins to the haunted house / the carnival. This is next because of how old Oliver looks. So I would say this is after the opening of Welcome to Dreamworld, most likely. This is our first death. Well, not first, more like second. But for Welcome to Dreamworld, it's our first, which is Lewis's death. He says he's died due to a rogue animatronic, but we know that he died due to Sarah because of the flashback he has when he looks at his dead body, and also due to the picture we see of him dead. We also know he's the first one to die due to the letters that Oliver finds, which I will bring up a lot, so just be ready for that. This is going to be Eric's death, where he is also recording and talking about the fire and how it's his birthday. There is something he says here, though, that confuses me. He says, to future me, which makes me think he knows that Sarah's probably going to put him in an animatronic, well, his soul in an animatronic, and that's why he said to future me, don't let anyone into the facility again. Next is when Alyssa and Mike start working at Welcome to Dreamworld, because they both have probably been there after the fire happened, most likely. Next is Mike's death, which I can't find any pictures of, so you'll just see a picture of Rex while I describe his death. We know that he is the third one to die because of the video that, well, technically Ribbon Dancer records on Lewis's camera, and how Mike tells us how he died, which was due to a trash compactor. Next death is the triplets' death, which is Masquerade, Melody, and Mimic in Cheer's area. And we know this is next due to Masquerade saying only Ribbon Dancer, Starlight, and Rex talk. So this is the next death. The way they die is by wind. The next event in the timeline is Sarah getting possessed by Litho while talking to Winnie about him murdering the triplets and Eric. Next is Alyssa's death. Reason being is that Rex seems a little calmer, so it would make sense that Alyssa's death is after the triplets, because they say only Rex, Starlight, and Ribbon Dancer talk, and since Rex wouldn't be as calm if her death was right after Rex's, so it makes sense that it would be at least a few weeks after his, and the reason she dies is by Next is Carly's death because of Lolly and Pop not being able to talk, and I think that their death is the second to last one. So that's why her death is before theirs. The way Carly died was due to this is going to be Liz and Ben's death, and we know how Ben dies due to the game electrocuting him somehow, but Liz probably died due to the next and final death, which is Oliver's, which we know this because it's the last due to the letters he finds and him saying to Damien that his siblings went missing a few weeks ago, so his last after everyone else's. The way he died was due to guys, my footage is getting corrupted and I just noticed it, so I'm gonna go grab the thing to fix it real quick. I'll be right back. Why, hello there, people. I know you're probably like, where's Axie? I thought she was coming back to fix the footage. Well, she can't fix the footage, 'cause it was me that was messing with the footage. And since she's not going to come back for a while, I'm going to end this video here, by myself. I hope y'all enjoyed this timeline that I corrupted many times. But that's fine. I just like corrupting things. Oh, I hear her coming back. I should probably go. Bye now. I'm back, everyone, and I'm sorry, but I can't fix the footage, and I should probably tell you why I'm ending the video here. Reason being, I can't fix the footage, but another reason is I don't want it to cover all of Welcome to Dreamworld, because we know most of when the events happened, like through Wyatt's eyes. We know how Wyatt's adventure went. It's just we didn't know what happened before in what order. And so that was my order of the deaths and stuff like that. That is why there's not a lot of time on this video. It's more short than most videos that are video analysis on like stuff or media. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and oh, I hear something. Oh no. Who are you?
Hi everyone, I hope you enjoyed.